Hi, welcome back. This is the fourth and final step of adding hair to your crocheted doll. And what we're going to do now is we're going to style the hair. So as you can see, I filled it all in. And that is a lot of hair. So now I'm going to pull it into the pigtails, which means I have to find that part that I made and divide the hair down the line of the part. Like so. Okay, there it is. Okay, so now I've got it nicely divided, but to cover up that line, and you might prefer to just leave it like this and have the line. I've often been tempted to do that, but just in case you would prefer to have it covered, I'm going to show you what to do. So I'm going to actually start this way, and I'm going to take one strand from each stitch and trying to do it the same way for each one. Where is that guy? There it is. So I always try to do the same, whether it's left over right or right over left, whatever comes most naturally to you. I just do right over left for each stitch along that part. Oops, that's the wrong way. Right over left. If you get to a point where there's some gaps there, you can fill it in with some new stitches, or you can just grab a strand from the next closest one and cross those as well. And that will help to fill in that little gap that was there. Ending with that very front pair of stitches, like so. Oops, there. Okay, so now we can take a look and make sure that they are in fact going the way that we want. So at this point, what I like to do is I tie back half of the hair. And this is a temporary tie, just getting it out of my way and making sure that those divisions that I made don't get all mixed up again, so that I can really, I'm just going to tie it loosely. So now I can really work on this side and make sure that it looks nice without worrying about them getting all mixed up. So I always just kind of run my fingers through it and get it all to lay the right way without too many wrinkles or anything. Letting gravity help. Okay. Okay, and then when I feel like it's kind of all going in the same direction, take another look, and I think that looks pretty good. There's a couple of loose spots, but I'm going to show you a trick for taking care of those. And I use yarn that is the same color as the hair to secure it, and then come back and add a decorative tie later if you want. And I usually tie it really tight to make sure it's not going anywhere. Like so. And then find that knot again. I just thread the ends onto my tapestry needle and then just poke it back into the pigtail so that it just kind of hides it a little bit, so those knots aren't quite as obvious. And normally I put the knot on the back of the head. It's usually a little bit better idea. Okay. Oops. Didn't get it all the way. Okay, there it is. Okay, so now I'm going to look on the back here, and I can see that this strand is a little bit looser than the others, and I like to tidy that up, but who knows which one to pull. You're actually going to, it's kind of counterintuitive, you're going to pull it out more and really watch, and I can see already which one it is that's moving. It's this one right here, and so I'm going to give it a pull to tighten that up. I could probably do the same thing with this one right here. Pull it just enough that it moves, that I can find which one it is and give it a tug, and it lies nice and neat with the others, like so. And there is one little pigtail. And I'll need to trim that, but first I'm going to do the other side. I'll take out that temporary tie that we did. I'm going to do the same thing, kind of loosening it with my fingers, using gravity to help me, making sure to have all of the yarn going in the same direction. And making sure not to get any pieces from the other pigtail in it. And this is when you're going to realize whether or not you got your pigtails even. You might find that one of them is a little bit thicker than the other, and you can always add a little bit or take some out, whichever you prefer. And this time I'm going to tie it in the back, because that's really what I should have done before. Pull that nice and tight, and I'll go back and hide those ends. I'll do these two here. Oh, that little guy there. And if, like in this case, you just, oh, there it is. If I was to pull, and I'm going to just do it, if I say I can't figure out which one it is, I'll just pull it all the way out and then thread it onto my tapestry needle. Oops, I split it, of course. Just pretend that I didn't split it. Thread it onto the tapestry needle and then just put it right into the pigtail, and then you don't have to untie it, like so. So other than a little haircut, she's looking pretty good. So I'm going to just pinch with my fingers and go across like so to get those little scraggly ends off. And then I usually go back and try to give it a little bit nicer shape too. Actually, that's not too bad. Not looking for any pieces that are a little bit longer than the others or somehow make a different funny shape. So you can see just with that little bit of a trim, it's already looking a lot nicer and neater than the other side. That is all there is to it. Hope that helps. If you'd like to make this doll, it is one of my own patterns. It is the Featherby and Friends Little Sister doll. She also has a big sister and a big brother and a little brother doll that you can make as well as many outfits. So this shirt that she's wearing is called the Lacy Top. It's one of my favorites. It's real cute, but it's also very easy to make. So I hope you enjoyed this, and come on back for other tutorials and patterns, and visit me on Facebook as well. Thanks for watching.